Hey guys, welcome back to Surreal Beauty, where we talk books, blogs, and fashion. And today I'm super excited to talk about living on purpose. Again, if you guys don't know me, definitely check out my other videos because I'm just all about self love, self growth, self healing, everything that has to just do with just the betterment of ourselves, and the world around us. So, again, definitely be sure to check out some of my latest blogs. One of the things that I want to touch on today, my latest blog, The Sleeping Giant. It's available on my website. The link is below, and it's super interesting. I think it's a topic that I'm sure a lot of people are definitely, touching on it, but I definitely want to shed more light and basically living our lives on purpose. And so, anytime I make these videos, I don't like to speak from a standpoint where, an objective standpoint where this is a matter of fact, but rather subjective. And, I just like to share my experience because I'm sure there may be other of you guys out there that, may can relate, looking for some advice possibly, or just honestly just being able to relate with someone who, has gone through or is going through a similar situation as yourself, and just having that outlet. So, yes, I think that one of the things that has been super important to me was, having my life kind of pass me by. I know I'm still young, but still, like, time does, passes by. Time is going by fast, like before you know it, like, it's like we're halfway already through the year before we're gonna be, at the ending of the year. Like, it's super crazy. And honestly, like, one of the biggest things I've always felt like when I found myself not as productive in seasons in my life, it really bothered me because I just felt like, if I'm not doing what's important, what is fulfilling, or what matters, truly in my life, like, what am I really doing? So, like, my question to you guys, like, have you ever felt as though, like, you're just living your life and you're just going day by day, but, like, you just feel like maybe you're not pursuing your purpose, or maybe you have goals and things that you want to do, but you find yourself maybe caught up with, like, the other stuff, maybe, like, the everyday going to work, with your family, and maybe, or it could be a different layout for you. Maybe there are other things going on, but is it like, do you ever find yourself just like kind of going through life and, like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, or, and you just, like, you just never get to it. um Honestly, like, I definitely have been there. And sometimes when I kind of catch myself a little bit, like, kind of drifting away, I have to bring myself back to, like, this truth that I feel like, and maybe not everyone feels this way, but, like, I feel like I'm not really fulfilled or, like, joyful inside when I'm not doing the things that I'm supposed to do while I'm here, um on earth. So, honestly, what inspired me to write The Sleeping Giant was my personal experience, but also just, like, I pay attention. I like to read a lot, and I like to watch a lot of videos, documentaries, stories, headline, the news, current events, things like that, just to stay updated on what's going on with society. Also like to, like, pay attention to the polls that they have. Like, if you ever go on YouTube and they'll have, like, a cool poll, like, I've seen one, like it'll ask, I don't know, like, how many of you guys are happy, or whatever, and then, like, it will be like yes, no, and I like to just analyze the results from things like that also, just to pay attention, especially like with the pandemic that has passed by, how that's impacted so many of us. So, I guess from that standpoint, it's just really interesting to see, like, where people are at. Some people may have found purpose because of that. Some people may have, so many things. So it truly inspired me to write it because I made a decision where I just no longer wanted to let my life pass me by, and I'm not doing anything that is geared towards my purpose, and my goals and things like that. So it's like every day I have like something needs to be taking place, that actually is gearing towards you to fulfilling, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And so, honestly, I really want to just open, like, and maybe you guys can leave comments or even email me and we can have this conversation. But I just want to hear like other like you guys' thoughts. I'm just thinking, so I'm like looking around, but um I really want to just hear you guys' thoughts, like where you are with your walk in life, and especially with everything that's taken place, like, maybe you don't, maybe you feel like you've lost a sense of purpose, or maybe you feel like you've found purpose. Maybe like, you feel like you're there, but you're not really sure, I definitely know those feelings oh so well. I can honestly say that I am on, and I feel it in on a deeper level, that I finally found my track in life, So it's like now I'm just walking the path, and so I definitely understand, and I just think it's important for all of us to, like, get that groundedness within ourselves, like that soundness, that oneness within ourselves. So I feel like that's like um it's definitely a big deal. So yes, guys, definitely I want to hear your thoughts on that. Definitely, I love emails. I love even comments, just to hear your thoughts on where you are and things like that. So it's just, I didn't want to like make this like a really long video or anything like that. I didn't go too in depth, but with in my blog about the sleeping giant, but the sleeping giant really is like finding purpose, like waking up, it really just speaks to why is it that we have these goals that we want, and yet it's like we're not in the driver's seat of our lives. It's like we're idle almost, and I definitely remember being there. It's like someone else is driving, someone else is in control, of your life, and it could be maybe just you're following a routine. Maybe it could be every day you get up and this is just the same thing every day, and so it's just this routine that it's probably hard to break. Maybe it is the stability that you've created for your family, and maybe there's just no room or space for that, it could be so many things, maybe it could be doubt, it could be fear. There's so many things that hold us from, being our best selves, or really reaching and fulfilling our purpose. And again, I would just love to just dive more into it, because I know for myself, like, this was something I definitely struggled with. A lot of these things I journaled, like the confusion, the feeling of lack of joy, just like just lost, just like trying to figure it all out, and just the chaos with that, and making mistakes and falling for stuff and making lousy decisions, just because you're not really on track, And so this, honestly, personal experiences, and again, just like from what I've been seeing in our world today, has definitely inspired me to just push this message out. And really, like, I just want to spread love, and just to say that whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you want, you should go for it. You should really, and I feel like today it's a bit easier than maybe it has been before to really just go after our goals. And I say that because I feel like the digital media is a super great thing. I think it's definitely expanded the horizon for allowing to make, streams of income. There's so many things we can do in the digital world today, like it's astronomical. And so I really stand on that, because I think like it's definitely an outlet, maybe like because today we can't physically, get somewhere. So like a good example, and I'm just gonna kind of keep it at a mental health standpoint. But like nowadays, like they're offering mental health therapy counseling virtually. You know, a lot of things are being offered virtually. And so let's say maybe someone who has fear of actually going inside an office, or maybe they don't have the time but they would love to, but they can't get into their schedule, like that 30 minutes of just having that debrief for that hour, it's that much more convenient, you know? So I'm just saying that to say that today I feel like it's a bit more easier than than it has been before to, kind of put yourself out there or tap into whatever it is, you know? Like we have the information of the internet, you know, we have access to all this stuff. So yes, guys, definitely my message for you all is to pursue your life on purpose. You know, we all have unique gifts, capabilities, and talents, you know, so let's just tap into that and offer it to the world, because the world is waiting for us to give off and showcase our talents. So yes, guys, definitely be sure to check out my blog, The Sleeping Giant, on Surreal Beauty. The link is below. Be sure to like and even subscribe. I'll have more videos coming. But until next time, see you guys.